Hey, what's up everyone? Forever Lego Studios here, back again with another video. And guys, welcome to episode 13 of Forever Answering Your Questions. Now, if you're new to this channel or new to this series, basically is a weekly Q&A series I do here on the channel. And each week I ask you guys to leave comments relating to Lego Star Wars, or Mock related questions. And each week I do my best to answer each and every one of them. Now, I'm going to be continuing on, like I said last week. I wanted to still make this series weekly, and I'm back with another episode. So with all that out, let's get on to today's first question. First question of the week comes from the Brick Fanatic. He asks, question for next week's episode, where is the live stream at? As well as actual question for next week's episode, what is your best thing about posting your mocks on YouTube? So to answer your kind of a funny-ish question about the live streams, yeah, for those of you who don't know, I've been trying to do weekly live streams, kind of building something, whether it be Camino, a set, or something else. And the past couple weeks, or I think the last couple weeks at least, I've missed them. I do want to apologize for that. Work has been really, not really stressful, but strenuous, and basically just hasn't given me enough time to actually, well, have the free time to actually live stream, as well as like build something, at least for a few hours, or at least an hour or so. And usually my free time is usually spent at night, and I don't want to do a live stream around 10 o'clock, 10:30, around that time frame. So don't worry, the live streams are coming back next week. I've got a little extra free time the next couple of weeks. So don't worry, I'm going to make that extra time I have next week worth it. So expect a live stream. I think I'm either going to do it Monday or Tuesday, one of the 2 days. So I look forward to doing that and getting back in the swing of things. But to actually answer your actual question, what is my favorite thing about posting my mocks on YouTube? It's actually really an enjoyable thing to do, because especially with Hoth and my previous mocks, like the Arkham Knight ones or any of the previous ones, it's really my favorite. One of my favorite things is like the feedback, as well as to see what you guys think of how the mock looks, or what you guys think of the mock. For instance, with building Hoth, each week I got to get you guys' feedback saying if you guys wanted me to change something. I was like, okay, let me look into different things. I changed it. You guys liked it a lot more, and I liked it a lot more. So feedback is definitely probably my favorite thing, because I get to see what you guys think. If you're enjoying the mock, if you're like, oh, if you could do this, it could be even better, and it helps me out with building. And then for the like, I guess, mock showcases, like I did with the Arkham Knight mocks, or just the previous ones in general, it's really cool to see that you guys really enjoy what I build, and that's always something that gets me happy. And for instance, with the Arkham Knight builds, I was kind of worried because of the fact that I didn't know what you guys would think of those, and I really enjoyed them. I love the builds, and I was like, okay, well, I want to film this, see what people think, and the overall view was exciting. People really enjoyed it. You guys seem to really enjoy it, so that made me happy, because I was like, okay, well, this is something I can always come back to and continue on with that way. So definitely feedback is probably one of my favorite things, and plus with the build series, I can always come back later on and rewatch how I did certain steps, as well as like go back through memory lane, seeing how I did mocks. So that's probably one of my favorite things. Next question comes from Kappa Bricks. He asks, what kind of music do you listen to, and favorite artist? So I'm kind of weird when it comes to music, because of the fact that I don't listen to certain artists or anything like that. My favorite kind of music is actually like soundtrack kind of music. Like, I actually listen to certain soundtracks from movies or shows or something like that. That's kind of my specialty into music. That's just the stuff I really enjoy. I do also love like kind of piano music as well. For those of you who don't know, I'm a pianist. I've been playing piano for I think 6 years now. So piano music is probably my favorite. Again, just it's kind of hard to pick out my favorite artist, because like there's just so little I actually listen to. Yeah, hope that answers your question. Next question comes from Ace Gamer Studios. He asks, great vid, man. Thank you. What is your thoughts on Rian Johnson's upcoming Star Wars trilogy? I know this isn't a big topic due to The Last Jedi. So I know, yeah, basically that part at the end. Yeah, people aren't really focusing on that because of the fact that The Last Jedi kind of split everyone in half. Half of the people really enjoyed it, half of the people didn't like it at all. There are a couple middle areas where like, it's not good, but it's not bad or anything like that. But basically it was that split right there. And with that split, Rian Johnson had the Trilogy movies, which he still has, and it's kind of weird because people are like, oh, this trilogy is gonna suck, don't do it. Other people are actually really excited for it, and me personally, I am excited to see what he does with this Star Wars trilogy, because more Star Wars is never a bad thing, because of the fact that you can tell more stories, you can tell different places, different planets, different species, and it just adds on to the larger Star Wars universe, which is really exciting to me because of the fact that, you know, we've got all this information already, and with the add-ons of more things, it just adds even more to the information. It's just really exciting. I am personally I did enjoy The Last Jedi. I don't believe it was the best Star Wars film, but I don't think it was the worst or anything like that. I really did enjoy it, and I have high hopes for the Rian Johnson trilogy. So hopefully that will kind of go off on my answer to that. Next question comes from Imperial Bricks Productions. Yes, thanks for answering my question. No problem. What's your favorite Star Wars wave ever? So I kind of mentioned that the most recent one for Rise of Skywalker wasn't my number one, I guess, wave or set wave that's come out. Again, that doesn't mean it's a bad wave. It just means it's not my favorite. Honestly, probably my favorite is going to be the second wave of Rogue One sets. And this is basically, I think it was like the winter wave, basically in I think it was January or February, around that time, because all those sets were really cool in my opinion. You got some awesome battle packs, and probably my favorite battle packs in general, just because the Imperial one with the Stormtroopers and the Death Troopers, great one. The Rebel one was really cool, especially if you wanted to build up your Rebel army and kind of get a rough band of crew in Lego, as well as the actual sets from that, as well as the A-Wing, the few other sets that came in that way. It was just, I don't know, it was just one of my favorites, and probably will be my favorite until like something else comes up. But yeah, I think it's the second Rogue One wave that came out. It's just honestly my favorite because, again, I purchased a lot of that wave. I got 3 Y-Wings, multiple of those battle packs, as well as a few other sets that went through that wave. So next and final question comes from Venom Critic. He asked, what for people who may not know you in real life, between your vids and real life, do you put on a character, or is your personality the same as in real life? For those of you who don't know, this is actually my friend Aiden. You guys have seen him multiple times. He's a close friend of mine. He's been on camera multiple times. He actually brought this question to me, and honestly, I really wanted to answer it. So he put it down in the actual comment section below, and I really wanted to answer it because I wanted to see what you guys thought of it. But no, being honest, I don't really put on a full-on character. There are some different, I guess, in person I am a little different than I am on camera. On camera, I try to make sure I'm a little bit more professional, or not really serious, but not like cracking jokes every 10 seconds or so. I do try to put on a professional thing because this is one of my professions. Like, I really love doing this, and I want this to go farther, and I want to keep going. And I just don't feel like if I joke around, if I screw around or anything like that, and I just don't feel like I'm going to go far because of the fact that it's just not going to be enjoyable for me to film. With that said, I do act a little different off camera. I'm a bit more, I don't want to say I'm not professional in person. It's just like I'm a bit more fun or funnier and stuff like that in actual person than I'm on camera. Because like there's limitations I can do on camera that that I don't have to worry about when I'm in person. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. That was kind of a little bit harder to answer than I expected. But yeah, I don't really put on a character as long as like I'm professional, or I hate saying serious, but basically that kind of a bit more of maturity in my videos than I actually am in person. So I think that's it. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, definitely smash that like button, as well as if you're new to this channel, definitely subscribe. If you have any questions, again, definitely leave them in the comment section below. Have them related to Lego Star Wars, Mocs, or just any generic questions, and I will do my best to get to them in the next week's episode. I think that's going to be it. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.